Checking connection.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. And it's Azar. Rummenigge. He's looking wide. That should get the job done.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's a good ball out wide. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nicely weighted ball. He's well positioned here.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
Azar. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through. The ball's gone astray. Oh, can he get onto this? Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Gullit. Rummenigge. First quarter of an hour gone. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's intervened well there.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Gilberto Silva couldn't squeeze it through. Played out towards the right wing. Can he get on the end of this? And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking here to chip it through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rummenigge threads one in. That has been cut short. Azar.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, good spread. Knocks it into space. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aims beyond the defence. And Messi! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ajax trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Davids running with the ball, and it's Azar. Azar going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Rummenigge, shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
There's the shot! Superb goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half.
And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Arsenal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Valverde. And it's Valverde. Nicely spread. Rummenigge. Rummenigge. And this is Hullet. Messi takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Shifted it to the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh no. Nice.
And Strife! Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hazard has found the net here, of course. Rummenigge, Gullit. Valverde ploughing through the middle. Oh, nice touch. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or
Well-
twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Valverde, who's set up one goal so far. Arsenal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. And this is Messi.
Right.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yes. Baggio was on strike. Strike. DNF.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
5, Messi. Number 13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 21, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the
I wouldn't
field,
fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest.
Vinicius
Number
Junior!
20, Dennis Law. Number 11, Gullit. Substitution in progress.
Great defending, strong and determined. Cleared without hesitation. Mateus. Oh, that's neat. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got it all. And yes, it's there! Ajax are level. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And a chance! Davids.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
The most accurate pass.
Ajax really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Hazard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Gullit. Gullit. And Gullit! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Ernest. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he skips past his man. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Indicated.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Davids looking to play him in. Great chance! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited.
Hi Ludo Game,
Absolutely
welcome.
lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration.
And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, Peter, a
Please
strength
join
in
me
any
in
team.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium,
everybody,
and the players on the
welcome to
pitch are
today's
raring
match.
to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all. Just a goal. Chance for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared without hesitation. India are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played into space. That has ended up in no man's land. Valverde.
Maldini. Rijkaard.
And it's Thuram. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Gullit.
Touches it back. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Goes down, but nothing given. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He's dribbled past his man here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Probing pass. Dink through.
Maldini.
And it's Valverde. Nice sequence of passes, this. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi is onto it in a flash. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Valverde. Now Gilberto Silva. Valverde. Shot could be on. Looking to play him in. That has not gone well. Now it's Van Basten. Out to the left it goes. Neymar. In it comes.
Rijkaard.
Azar. Saliba. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here. Good read, needed to be. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's put paid to a promising move. Azar driving forwards. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Knocks it into space. And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time...
Applies the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 40 minutes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a cute ball. Can he finish? And one more try!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. And here's Mbappe. And smartly reclaimed. Tries a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
A quick reminder today
And we
that
are up to
smoking
the
is
break.
only allowed
Oh,
in
what a
areas
half
shown
of
on this
football.
map.
It's
Thank you for
1-1,
your
but it could
cooperation.
easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Van Basten. Number
Arsenal
11.
get the ball rolling in the
Neymar.
second half.
Coming on the field. Jan Koller. Number 13.
And that could
Bale.
set him on his way. Mbappe! It's a loose ball. Nice control. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe! And that should get the job done. Searching pass he's played there. And it's Azar. Nice looking ball. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pull it. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that looks a decent ball. Bale picks it up out wide. Saliba with the clearance. Messi. And it's Hullet. Gilberto Silva. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard. Hullet.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Hullet. Now there's chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Velkommen.
Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Valverde. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Danger averted for now. Hazard has created one goal already. Koller proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Hullet. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Thuram. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yeah, Mike.
Substitution on the field. Khan. Coming on to replace him is Gianluigi Buffon. Substitution in progress.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Vinicius Junior.
That's good play from him.
Vinicius Junior had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
David Villa.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
David Villa. We expected better, and so did he. Valverde really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Villa. Well seen, saw that coming. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good switch, that.
Now it's Valverde. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to
Yeah,
deal
I
with that.
saw.
The message is simple.
Funny.
Defend this with your
Not gonna lie.
lives. And it's hoisted clear. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Villa. He's shifting through the gears
There
here.
will be 1 minute
Oh,
added
easy
time.
pickings there.
Hey,
Look at the space here.
hey. Oh,
And he's quick to get it
GG.
clear again. And
all
that
me and
is as
Jevanji
far
has
as it
forgot
goes.
how to play
So it's ended all
after
square,
playing so
both
much
sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well,
With
a
the
decent
owner of
draw,
Blue-
Pete.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Arsenal against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. I've always had a great deal of admiration for Luis Garcia.
He's got a great repertoire.
Yeah, essentially he'll take up a wide position, but he can operate just as effectively as a support striker too.
Mateus, played out to the right. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good take in a good area. Pedri. Messi. Now it's Maradona. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a good ball. David Villa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Oh, look at the space here. Decent chance! Goal! Arsenal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Look at the space here. And a chance! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Luis Garcia. Looking for options for movement. David Villa is flagged offside. Threads one in. Good. Mbappe! Maradona. Now it's Villa. Now it's Messi. Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Now he's off and running. Salah. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose, and he's had a hit! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
It's a decent clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's Messi. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Luis Garcia. Great vision. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out of... Oh, he's hit the bar! Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the through ball. He's free, he has got space. Oh, that's neat. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
Salah. Now it's Roberto Baggio. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Irwin.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Arsenal are down to 10 men. He's had it nicked away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good ball! And the finish! No mistake! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He's cut it out. Arsenal finding their passes.
2 added minutes has
Pedri.
been indicated.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. David Villa sticks it away. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And the half-time whistle goes. Arsenal are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Maradona proves just a little bit too strong. Now, this could be a chance. That is lovely. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's superb. Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's going to go a long way. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's nice. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Rijkaard. Pedri. He's had it taken off him. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Good ball, good take.
Pedri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mohamed Salah. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Here's a great chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Welcome, Jevan Zezal. Oh, direct penalties. Nice, better. Lol, I also forgot how to play game. Finding it tough.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
We
25.
have got changes here from both
Mohamed
sides, in
Salah.
fact.
Number 24. Mbappe. Number 9.
Arsenal
Hazard.
do have options
Number
available on the bench
19,
if they want to go that way.
Coming on the
And
field.
it's Rivaldo.
Number 4.
Rooney. Oh, well
Messi.
cut out. No margin for
Number
error there at
14,
all.
David
Gullit.
Villa. Number 21.
Mateus.
Gullit. Number 13.
And here's
Johan
Rivaldo.
Cruyff.
And that interception
Substitution in progress.
was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's chosen to go back. Now it's Villa.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Messi! Now, what about a counter-attack? Irwin, looking for the run. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rooney, driving forwards. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. David Villa. And here's Rooney. That's good play. It's Rooney! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. David Villa!
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
He is through here. Cruyff. He is just caressing the ball. Shot a goal!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Tries to cross.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Rooney. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Corner given. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Shapes to shoot! And time is up. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
Who is winning? Ah, hard day for Ronaldo. Lol, Yardmar is still playing. I thought he retired.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. underway. That is good strength. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency. Villa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi. Lovely pass, but can he... David Villa! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really?
That's very,
Smart
very
assist.
good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Lovely bit of skill. And Hullet! And that is wildly off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And this is Rooney. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi. Now it's Hullet. Yamal stood up well to him there. So it is still 0-0. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And Hullet! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal have their second corner now. They've played it short. That's tidy. Pulls it back. And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. Valverde. And it's Valverde. Now it's Villa. Turns and goes back. Now that looks a decent ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Hullet puts his foot on the gas. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. David Villa!
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Caceres. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Vitinha. Yamal. Oh, delightful ball. Great chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That pass has been well intercepted. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Yamal. Yamal. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And under an awful lot of pressure. Oh, this looks sharp. Yamal. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Threads one in. Azar. Bergomi. Valverde. Azar. Now it's Rooney. Mbappe. Oh, he's burst through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Not
Well, it was a half of could-haves
pure.
and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we
It
remain
is
where we started.
16-17
Plenty
match.
for both managers to mull
Highest
over
win
here.
streak.
Only permitted in
What do you think
designated
we're up
areas
to
within
after
these
45
grounds.
minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent
Honestly, I
start, so
don't
the
keep
manager has
accounts,
to
so no idea.
re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Yamal. Pinches it off him. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hazard. Oh, Hazard! Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
He's had a shot! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart. In all honesty.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Azar. Now it's Pullet.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time.
Pretty robust defending.
Saliba with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Not the most accurate pass. Caceres. No way through there. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal. Azar. David Villa under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. Swung over. Now it's Rooney. Rijkaard. Messi. And it's Azar. Yamal. It's a pretty loose pass. Valverde. And he's being shifted off it. Looking for options for movement. Maldini. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rodri. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And the shot! Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just flips the other.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Vitinha. Beckham. That has not gone well. Oh, easy pickings there. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aims beyond the defence. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the...
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away.
No,
like
he
that.
wasn't. Now he is not even.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Substitutions taking place.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's gone away. Driving through the middle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Rooney. And it's Beckham. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
4 added minutes has
Messi.
been indicated.
Now it's Forlan. Beckham. He might be in here. Messi. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Tries to pass it through. Saliba cuts out the pass. Valverde. It's a really well-measured ball. Posh. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. So that's it. It is
GG.
all over. Well, that was a
The only
shimmering,
way to
sizzling, scintillating game. The key
whether
characters
your
glittered
opponent is
throughout
using
and
passes
did
or
what
smart
they
assist or
did
not
when
is only
required so to do. There could be
look
only one outcome.
at their passes.
Well, it's
If
picking
that
up the Man of the
he
Match
is,
award.
that means he is using smart assist. If not, then no.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle.
Hazard. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Tries to pass it through. Messi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Brilliantly cut out. Rijkaard. Messi. Great vision. Mbappe spots it and intercepts. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Hazard. That's Valverde. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe. Mbappe! And reclaimed it in a trice. Valverde! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Now it's Messi. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Maldini. Valverde. And it's Hazard. Hazard ploughing through the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Luis Suarez, and the shot! Saliba. Rodri. And they can counter here. Neymar. And this is Hullet. Hazard. He's got away. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
They might even art if people complain that the smartest is to should help in skill moves as well. Just dribble the smartest
Corner
is
number
do
2
some
then.
skills according depending on the situation. Imagine that.
And that has left him in a heap. Valverde is fouled. Pullet with a real chance here.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Pullet! That was travelling. Neymar. Half an hour played now. Valverde has a look and plays it forward. Hazard. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Oh, they could be caught out here. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And the counter is on.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Valverde, and it's Hazard. Picked out brilliantly, and Hullet!
Bullet made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Luis Suarez. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Madrid have fired themselves and chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And we hit half-time. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Messi. Gerrard. Madrid finding their passes. And here's Messi. Looking here to chip it through. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard. And this is a big chance!
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Bullet. No, again there's no way through. And it's Hullet.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's played in low. That's been cut out, well played. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's Euphoria,
Lol.
utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by
Amazing,
3.
easy
They
games.
have their boots on the throats of their foes. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Rummenigge, now it's Villa. Valverde, great chance! And somehow he kept it out.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Arsenal get their 4th corner. And the shot! Goal! Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Decent chance! They've
All
scored!
scored 3
And
goals in
there is the big 200.
5 minutes.
Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rummenigge. And that was very necessary. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Cruyff. And he's found a way past. He's a shot. Goes for a shot! Goal!
Done. Come back, done.
Arsenal! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Arsenal take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Neymar. Now it's Messi. Hullet. Luis Suarez.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yes.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Luis Suárez, el dorsal 23, el dorsal 7, Neymar, serán sustituidos por el dorsal 24,
And now they can spring out of defence.
Totti, el dorsal 20.
Oh, super find. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Touchdown! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Desperate defending required here. They've played it short. Look at the space here. Oh, super ball. It's going to be another corner, I think. All hands on deck for this one. Messi plays it short. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And the through ball. Rummenigge picks it up out wide. He has found the way through. So that's it. It is
GG.
all over.
Yo,
So the
Bhanu,
winners
Prakash
bullish
Reddy,
and
welcome.
belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. David Villa gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. So there it is. What struck...
Gonna be fun to see face Madrid with the present team that we have built. Hope Olise, Musiala, and Luis Diaz stay fit if we face Madrid. Same bro, I also don't know how to play. My gameplay is becoming awful.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Arsenal finding their passes. Hazard, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hazard, Mbappe. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cleared away.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Batistuta, well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. That has been cut short. And it's Batistuta. And this is Hazard. And he tries a shot! Goal! There is the breakthrough! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
I see, that's pass level 1. Play Barca. Yeah, we also need to take revenge from them. 4-1.
Chelsea have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Batistuta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And they can counter here. Messi, very much a man of this moment.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mateus.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yes,
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Chelsea with the corner, their first. Ronaldinho goes short. Cross to the back post. Oh, that was vital. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Mateus might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Hazard. And here's Hullet. Hazard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Zaire Emery can see things others simply cannot.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Goes for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Cannavaro. And Zaire Emery. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is expertly dealt with. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's on it. Bullet! Nkapie tries to clear. Batistuta has created one goal already. Aims beyond the defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mateus. there's a probing ball. Now it's Hullet. Now this could be a chance. And he's there to clear it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Please keep your eyes on your children.
Well, the players
during the
definitely
match
know
at
they're in
all
a
times.
derby. More of the same to come after the break.
Progress.
You can be sure of that. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Hazard. James deals with that comfortably. And here's Hullet. Mateus. Zaire Emery.
This is the time you need that pace.
Good ball over the top. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hullet. Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Bastoni. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Messi. He's being urged to shoot. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And it's Batistuta. Ronaldinho. And it's Tchouaméni. Zaire Emery. He's having a go! Chelsea have their second corner now.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 19, Messi. Substitution.
Messi with the short one. And here's Messi. Knocks it into space. Oh, shooting chance! Rijkaard is there to clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hazard. Chance here to counter. Mateus. He's shifting through the gears here. That is a brilliant interception.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question...
Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. That was mighty close. James. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shot could be on. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Half an hour gone in the second half. Good ball, good take. And he's made sure that's not getting through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Arsenal really
Oh,
are
no
showing
worries.
all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both
Chouameni.
sides, in fact.
Number 8, Ronaldinho.
Cannavaro.
Number 24, Reece James.
Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And it's Zaire Emery.
6, Jules Koundé.
Capier.
Substitutions taking place.
Batistuta. Rodri. Defending was strong and firm. Mateus. Arsenal are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Rodri. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now it's Villa. David Villa. And here's Stoich. Shoots! And he hits the net. Do not write them off. Back they come. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Arsenal really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Taken back almost at once. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Chelsea take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And that's that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.